Hello again and welcome back to RTO Pro Software Print Training, and today we are going to learn how to put in a customer application into our computer system. So if you have a written application in front of you, go to Point of Sale, then go to 5, Print Preload Contracts and Quotes. You see down here it says for a new customer push F5, which I'm going to do now. And this brings us to our customer application. Under customer name, do last name first, comma, space, then first name. So let's just make something up. Let's go Smith. And you don't need to worry about caps. The system always does caps. And let's just do John Smith. Alternate name is if you have two people on a contract. Most of the time we do not, so just skip that. Mailing address, just make up something, 101 Home Street, and he's in apartment 3. City is more than likely going to be Durham. NC is there. Type in the zip code. Now here under phone numbers, it's very important that we get 3. We need some sort of home phone number. You don't need to worry about putting the hyphens in. The computer does that automatically. Make sure you put in their work phone number. Extension if necessary, and then we need something over here for cell. You will not be able to add this unless you get a third number. And I usually ask the customer, is there another number that we could use to get a hold of you if need be? Just notice we were a digit short there on the home phone. So if it's not listed, go ahead and get one from a customer and then put that in there. Very good. Others not necessary. The physical directions and comments are usually left blank, but that's space if you need it. For identification, pop in the primary date of birth. Pop in the social security number. Just made one up. Primary driver's license. Then again, you would use these fields if there was an alternate name or a co-signer on the contract. Most time these are left blank. Go ahead and fill this stuff in if you have it. We don't use it much, but if it is on the sheet, go ahead and put it in. Just handy. If it's there, we're going to take it. This is good information. The autos year and make is important. Sometimes when we do collections at somebody's house, it's nice to know what kind of truck they have or whatever. I'm going to just put a Toyota pickup 2008 and a license number is good. And again, co-renter information if we need it. Sometimes they give a previous address. We're not terribly worried about this, but do ask for an email. Email is one of the ways that we track people, and it's not on the application, so I usually ask people directly for an email. So we'll just figure he's john@yahoo.com. Okay, so we're looking good so far. Again, there's more room right here if you want to make any comments. You're good to go on all this. So those are the essentials we need for this page. Now we're going to go to landlord work. Landlord company, we'll just say tenant success. Landlord number. And again, this stuff is all on the application, so just follow what's there. Sometimes this is not necessary. If we have a number, we're going to be okay. But if there is an address, go ahead and put that in there. Go on here down to Durham. And then you're in good shape. And you don't need to put North Carolina or anything like that. I do like there to be at current address since. That is a helpful thing for me to know. So if they say like I've been there for 1 year, just put in like something like 2013. A general guess is fine. Pay period, pay amount is not really relevant for landlord. Here we have renter's work. And again, we do want to put that in there. Let's just make up something. Cree resources. A couple of our people are employed there. Make sure you get a work phone off of the application. An extension if necessary. I do like occupation. Maybe something like just put admin if they're an administrator. Work address, that's a good thing to have. 1415 Work Avenue, we're going to put this in Cree. Supervisor, definitely want the supervisor's name. Let's just do Mark Stevens. Work hours is terribly not necessary. We'll have that on a separate document, but I do want some kind of a payday. It's helpful for me to know if Friday is good. If they get paid on Friday, it's good to know bi-weekly. Friday, maybe something like that, or monthly. That will help us in preparing a correct contract for them, or at least a convenient one. And then again, space for co-renter if that's necessary. So this looks good. We're in good shape. We're going to go on now to references. And references just give as much as they take. And we need 4 references, so we're just going to go last name, first name. The relationship is listed. We'll just put in mom. If there is an address, fill it in. It is good to know the cities in this case because I want to know how tied in they are to people in Durham. And then of course a phone number which will be verified. We will contact all references. And then do this for all 4. We need 4, not 5 or 6. We need 4 references. So just imagine that you filled all this in down to reference number 4. And then at that point, what you're going to do is click Save. And it's going to tell me I can't do it because I didn't have 4 references. That's all right. It's just imagine that you had put in 4 references and you are now in good shape. You'll also note that even though I didn't fill it all the way in, it still is now saved to the computer. So if you went to Customer Menu now and search for them, you would find it, and then you could find Cust App, which means customer application. Click that. You could come to references and then fill in the rest of those to make it work. But what you cannot do is you cannot run a contract unless you have all 4 of those references in there. So you can search it, it's on the system, you can make changes, you can edit the application, but until you get all 4 of those references, you can't make a contract. And so there you go, that's how you do an application for RTO Pro software. Thanks very much. Hope you're having a good day.